What's going on, people? It's your boy, Rip and Raider. Appreciate you guys for tuning in to Las Vegas Detroit Sports Radio. Hey, did I not call it? Most of us called it, right? Most of us called it. The obvious just happened. We fired this fucker, man. We fired both of them fuckers. As a matter of fact, from the looks of it as of today, 3 offensive coordinator gone. Ziegler gone. McDaniels gone. It's time to celebrate, man. Look, before we can get into assuming what we're going to do versus these Giants coming week 9, let's give a standing ovation to getting rid of them fuckers, bro. They came in a 3-piece combination. Ooh, let's go. Raidernation, let's go. It came down pretty quick. It came down pretty quick. It was what we needed. You know, to be honest with you, it was what we needed. You know what I'm saying? From the reports about 1 o'clock in the morning, they didn't even wait, bro. I mean, did they not answer the prayers? If anything, we do know from this move that Mark Davis wants to win. You know, some of us was a little bit skeptical. Was it him making the decisions to, first of all, bring them in, and second of all, was he just going to let the season play out with these fuckers in position? And luckily, he did not. So, I'm going to give Mark Davis some credit on this for making the decision to realize, and I'm not saying he's just listened to the fans, but the stats don't lie. You know what I'm saying? The stats don't lie, especially when you're dealing with especially when you're dealing with Jimmy Garoppolo. You know, the stats don't lie. This stat is huge to me. 7 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 78.1 passer rating, 1,200 yards. When you have who I would consider some dogs on the field, you know, with Adams obviously still number 1 to me, right? Renfro, I'm putting him 3-4 when it comes to everybody else. And then a powerful tight end, a good blocking tight end with catching ability. There's no way that you should be looking like this, especially that last game, bro. Especially one of them plays where he threw the ball to Adams, double covered, as if you didn't see that. Maybe somebody else wouldn't have seen it, but definitely would have put it over. Try to bring it down. You know, Adams probably could have made a better attempt on the ball, but his back was to the ball, and his momentum carried him into the double coverage. Picked off on top of all the other mistakes dude was making. So this stat, the way we were playing, the fans as a whole, I'm bigging up Mark Davis. I want to give him his kudos on making the decision and getting rid of these fuckers. Yeah, we're gonna eat that I think it's $20 million we're gonna eat with firing McDaniels, because it was fully, remember, he was $40 million fully guaranteed. So we gotta eat something, right? So I'm assuming we're gonna eat that $20 million. When it comes to the team, when it comes to Raidernation, when it comes to the legacy, when it comes to, especially when you're right in this part of the season, you know, you got to do it. You got to pull the trigger, bro. You got to pull the trigger. Unless you say, all right, we're going to tank. We're going to tank. We're going to try to get the first round, whatever the case. Let this thing play out. But Mark Davis wants to win. And who but now to put in that position? So I think we're going to do Pierce. We're going to do Antonio Pierce. Now, you know, how do I feel about Antonio Pierce? How do I feel about him? Elevating a linebackers coach into the coach's position. You know what? Fuck it. You know, and especially, okay, you put Antonio Pierce in the position now. He's a proven vet in the game. He played as a dog in the game from the teams that he played on. Very easy to work with as far as knowing the system, knowing how to play in the system. And I would think that translate into coaching. Obviously, if he's a linebackers coach, how much of an impact can he play on offense? Simply by him making the decision to start O'Connell is a start. You know, it's certainly a start because Garoppolo visually is not there for any of us. Not to say he's not a good quarterback for us and for what we need today and how we need to move forward. He's not it. San Francisco 49ers did their thing with him. He was winning with them. Great. But we don't have that. We don't have those players, and we don't have that time. So, I'm going to give Antonio Pierce the benefit of the doubt. Anything is better than this guy, than this regime. Anything, anyone. You could have goddamn brought up the wide receivers coach and put him there. But anything is better, right? So for starters, I don't want no expectation. Now we're gonna win. I'm not saying we're gonna win. I ain't saying we're gonna win that Giants game. And it may look ugly, but guess what? We don't have these morons on calling plays. Because if you ask me, this is the reason why we're in this situation in the first place. So many people we let go that we should have held on to. He didn't. Imagine if we would have had Derek Carr at this point. The fans were against him, and I was probably one of the fans that were against him. But I said if we get rid of Derek Carr, we can see what McDaniels is all about. We got rid of Derek Carr, unfortunately. Now we see what McDaniels is all about. He cannot coach. So if we can rewind the tape, I would have done McDaniels in the first place. But we just signed him to a big contract. I knew that wasn't popping, and we was really treating Carr like a stepchild, So something had to give. Fast forward, we're in a good place right now. 3-5. The season ain't over. One game at a time. Defense is stout. That the game we lost to the Steelers, I believe that was 44 to. I don't know when we lost 44 to something. It was 44 to something. So don't check me on that. But it was 44 to something. Defense was there. They could have been better. But if we would have scored and kept going, it would have been a lot less. It would have been a lot easier, I think. We would have gave defense time to rest. Because if we're scoring, they're scoring, and then boom, we turn the ball over, and defense is back on. Expect the house. Expect the rouse. But within the past couple games, especially last week, Jahmyr Gibbs, 156 yards on a rushing game. I expected that because he was my number two prospect after Gonzalez to come off the board. So he played his half. So I'm not gonna put that on our defense solely. The dude is a beast. I'm gonna give him his kudos. And they played a good game when it came to just attacking the middle of the field. We had Masterson out. Diablo was gone. So, you plug and play people who's been sitting on the bench pretty much. You may run into that situation. But as far as a whole, I think we did a solid job. We just needed offense. We could have won that game. We had 14 points. So to say the defense didn't step up, they did. That could have been a rouse game. That game could have been out of control. But it was still in a controlled environment to where it didn't look as bad as it should. Our offense was just trash. So fast forward, hopefully, when O'Connell won the game, Antonio Pierce, I don't know the situation, whether he's going to be calling the plays, or somebody else going to be sitting back there calling the plays. Regardless, we're not looking at the same McDaniels offense. I hope we're not. I hope things are going to change. And even if they don't change, even if it's the same plays, obviously the mentality, the mind state, Pierce, I think he has. I think he's going to do all right. Do I expect to win a Giants game? I want to say I do expect to win that game, but I do want to see change. You know what I'm saying? So if we don't win the game, as long as I can see change, I can see O'Connell in. Just put O'Connell in there, man. Man, just put O'Connell in there and watch the man work, bro. Because he showed you in preseason when he started to pull him out. That was prematurely. That was some stupid Josh McDaniels move, I'm sure. But, I'm happy, man. I'm happy today. Today's a good day for Raidernation. Stand up. Raidernation, stand up. Raidernation, stand up. We got what we wanted. Most of the social media cats, most of them, if not all of them, was really the firing of McDaniels. Most, if not all, especially the way the locker room was going. I heard another from another reporter that after the meeting that they've been saying that they had, the team meeting, majority of folks was like, yo, he got to go. And then for Mark Davis to make that move, oh man, That was like the best news as a fan I've heard in a long time. That was some good news. So I'm expecting some stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to get back in there, get on the mic, get at my nation, Las Vegas Detroit Sports Radio, see what I had to say. Get at your boy, leave a comment, let me know what you feel. Yo, hit the subscribe button if you're not a member already. Cause like I said, we're gonna start doing this on a regular basis. We back on the air. Las Vegas Detroit Sports Radio is back. Like we never left, and we're not leaving you again. So I apologize for the delay. There was some issues with the staff or whatever the case. But we back, man. We back. Get at your boy, Rip and Raider, Las Vegas Detroit Sports Radio. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button too. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about this. This great day, bro. Great day for the nation. I'm your boy, Rip and Raider, and I'm out. Peace.